So if you saw my last video, you saw that I was hanging out with some trans guys, and it was a real brief visit, and it was really interesting. And um, on the video, it came out like some of the differences maybe is not having gone through male puberty. So I was just gonna say that growing up, for me, what it was like was always felt like a guy, and felt more comfortable hanging out with guys. And when I wasn't doing that, I was being kind of a loner. But through some of the interesting times of growth, in high school and middle school and that sort of thing, I really could relate more to guys and the male role and being a jokester and in class and whatever. I was pretty shy, but I could relate better to what they were doing and that sort of thing. And I remember kind of in middle school thinking that it was cool how girls reacted to guys, and one day this girl got braces, and I was like, I really liked her, and there was this guy was making fun of her for her new braces, and she was really embarrassed, and she's like, stop, and I thought that was cool. So I went up to her and I was like, hey, you look really weird with braces. And she did not think that was funny. In fact, she kind of glared at me and walked away. Something weird happened that day at school. Like, everybody in my class, all the girls were talking, just whispering, and they were like, one girl came up to me and she said, "That was really rude what you said, to someone who just got braces. You shouldn't make fun of them and say something so mean." And I was like, oh no, it didn't work. I don't know what I did differently, but something about it wasn't as funny as the guy that said basically the same thing. Anyway, so the point is that it just was interesting how nothing I did was got the same reactions as when a guy did it. And then in high school it was pretty cool. I had a small group of friends and of guys, and sometimes we go out camping and doing good male bonding things. So even though they never treated me super different, but they probably did, and I wasn't aware of it. But I really did get a chance to have kind of a little bit of a boyhood going into manhood, and it took me a long time to figure out that people weren't treating me quite the same. But I kept pushing it, and I kept going. I kept thinking I was gonna grow into a very equal sort of man, and I really I really valued all the sort of chivalrous gentleman, be a real man. That was my goal, and I could really relate to that, which is just doesn't work very well if you're perceived as a woman, but whatever. So I thought, I think I did experience sort of. It's because I was with guys during puberty, and because I was thinking of myself as a little guy. Maybe I did have more of an experience of at least being aware and being kind of close and parallel to male puberty. And of course the whole physical changes weren't exactly the same, but I could tell they were wrong for me, and I knew what was right, and kind of sometimes pursued that direction. But anyway, so those are my thoughts for today. Hope you're all doing great, and hope you're all out of puberty, because that time is lame.